easy go.
Hello everybody, DokNemo here, and today we're going to be playing Hollow Knight. So I've got this game just a little bit ago, and I've toyed around with it just a little bit. But today I figured we would start a little Let's Play, guide through, fight some bosses, see what's all going on with this game. I know it's been out for a little bit, but I love the Castlevania and the Metroid games, and this seems to be an excellent Castlevania Metroid type game. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Alright, well that was a interesting intro, to say the least. Seems like it might have given us a glimpse at the big bad boss guy coming up at the end. And we're just going to go ahead and blast on through this starting area. Kind of gives you a little chance to go in and get a... Whoop, I can't talk tonight. Gives you a little bit of a grasp on your platforming abilities. That little nugget you saw me destroy is a or a geocache, kind of like a treasure chest, but for money. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you among us. Focus your soul and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Hold B to focus soul and heal. Now, this game does allow you to heal at pretty much any point. As you can see, as I strike these monsters, I begin to gain that white meter up in the top there, which is my soul meter. And that will be used for healing as well as other special abilities that you get throughout the course of the game. But I feel like it's a pretty nice function to have in the game, especially one that is so challenging as this one is. To be able to heal just whenever you... Wow, I can't do this today. But to be able to heal just whenever you can. Go ahead and come up here. Now these things, they do give you some, almost like soul hearts from Isaac. They give you those 2 additional skulls there, which is your HP bar. And I have fallen. Now one thing that this game does do, kind of like the Souls series, is when you die, you lose your soul in it, or this game calls it a shade. And as it sits where you died, and you have to go back and defeat it. But while you're traveling back, you only have 2/3 of your soul gauge, and your shade keeps all of your money. So if you were to die before you got back to your shade, you would lose all the money that you currently had on your person. And I kind of like that mechanic. Oh. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of kings and creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hollow Nest. Gonna beat this massive door to pieces. And now this entire town's just pretty much crapping themselves because this gigantic door just exploded. But given the looks around here, I don't think we're gonna find too many people here. In Dirtmouth, the fading town. We got this guy, the ELDERBUG. Ho there, traveler. I'm afraid there is only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents have all disappeared, heading down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills that place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. But it seems that resting is going to be refilling our life. And it just took my soul meter, my soul lives. For all your mapping supplies, we will be opening soon. Azeta and Cornifer. I don't think soul lives is a very good term for them. I don't know the actual term the game uses. Just, it sounds a little weird. But now we are in the Forgotten Crossroads. So we got some baddies to start with there. Very heavy Castlevania momentum there based off the sword itself. Hopefully we get some upgrades or some other weapons along the way. Now this is that egg, or the structure that we saw at the very beginning. So does that mean that weird, incredibly angry creature's behind this? Maybe. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you have a strong look about you. I'm QUIRREL. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg? Is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what the other marvels lie even deeper below us. Now, as I told you, I have played the first part of this game. Just kind of get a feel for it and see if I would actually enjoy playing it as a Let's Play and, you know, continuing it along. And this place is absolutely massive. It's... I don't think I've really ever played a side-scrolling adventure that had as large of a map as this one, except for maybe Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. That map was pretty huge too. But I'm just going to go through here and explore a little bit. Look in some of the places I didn't look before. Whoa, okay. I apologize in advance. I might get a little quiet when I start to fight things. Just because I really don't want to make a stupid move and wind up losing because I tried talking too much. I think it wasn't too hard. Now, from what I understand, these little grub things, they're one of the collectibles of the game. The more of those you collect, the more you unlock, pretty much. I guess it can give you soul hearts and mass fragments and soul fragments to make your power gauge go up. Huh. Oh, bury my mother pale and slight, bury my other with his eyes shut tight, bury my sisters 2 by 2, and then when you're done, let's bury me too. All right, that was disturbing. Ha ha ha. Do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you like, please. Yeah. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. Ha ha ha. So what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. Yeah, pretty sure that doesn't do anything. Can I go? Oh, wait. Oh, it's a shrine. You strike those and it actually gives you more soul. You can come over here. Take a look at this and... Doesn't seem to crumble under me. It wants to. It's just not doing it yet. Maybe there's some kind of ability. That's something I am being very cautious of. I will warn any of those who get motion sickness. I'm playing using the Steam controller, and the way this game maps out, right next to the button that I use to focus and heal, is the touchpad on the controller. And sometimes I will accidentally hit the down button on that, causing it to look down very, sorry, very momentarily. Oh, up. Let's go ahead and heal up. I was having such a good run, too. Hadn't had need to heal yet. Doing good. But for anyone who does want to play this game, I highly suggest some kind of controller. It will make your life so much easier. Especially the Steam controller, because it's got these two paddles where your middle and ring finger sit. And that's actually what you use to jump and attack with. Really makes the brunt of the game's actions a lot easier to get a hold of. Oh, come on. Leave me alone. Got another one of those little grubs up there. I did see him on my little test run, and you're just completely unable to get to him yet. Oh, little geocache up there. And moving on. About 15 minutes in now. Oh, hello. Take care of some of these guys. Build up some money. There we go. All these little geos are only worth, like, literally one. And this gentleman right here is going to be our map giver. Ah, hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way is a pleasure like no other. We are exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yes. Now, every area that you come into, you have to find him and buy the map for that area. You're not just able to start charting the map yourself. Another thing that's a little annoying, because I'll have to go back up and find it and buy it, is the quill. Until I find the quill, this is all I get. As you can probably tell, I've been through that area above the horned skull there. If you're able to, look at the map and see my flow. But it won't fill in until I, one, sit at one of those benches like I did earlier, and two, have bought the quill. So we're going to head on this way. And I think we can make it to that boss before I end this first episode. So let's go ahead and little like mini boss style room here. Go ahead and kill all of them. Gates open up and we can continue. My initial impressions of this game are that I think it's pretty cool. Very dark, very even disturbing at some points. But it handles great, it performs great, and if you're even remotely on the fence about buying this game, but you're a huge lover of the Metroidvania kind of style games, Axiom Verge, I believe one of my friends playing right now is Dex. It's like a post-apocalyptic, like cyberpunk kind of game. Just, massive games where you can explore. There's really no kind of guidance. It's just really up to you to make your own story. Then I would highly suggest getting this one. $14.99 in the Steam store, which is where I got it from. Not really sure if it's available anywhere else. But let's go ahead and run up here real quick. Get some more money, because the first few things that you need when you first start off the game, okay, that hurt. They are a little expensive. I have been that far to have found that out. But we will get a nice chunk of change from the first boss. So let's jump up here and this way. Another little game mechanic I can introduce you to if this is your first time seeing this game are these. These are the stagways. You'll come across this toll machine. It'll say it has the picture of a stag on it. When you pop your money into it, lowers that gate, pops a bell up. Smack that bell. And here comes the stag beetle. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of the station bell. It echoed down the stagway and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much. But the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hollow Nest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform, and I will take you where you need to go. Oh, real quick, we're going to travel back up to Dirtmouth. Because after talking to Conifer down there, the map maker, his store has opened up top. And take a little trip. Head on up, pop that, open the door, and head over here. He's even got his little goggles on the top of the building. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with. But what a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Now let's see what's here for me to sell. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and buy the quill. That way we can continue to record some of our map progress. This game has an interesting system to some of the way that it deals with upgrade items, I guess you could call them. Which it's not going to let me look at yet because I haven't unlocked any. But you have notches. And each individual, they call them charms, are going to take up a certain number of notches. And those notches themselves are very limited. You start the game with 3, and as you continue along, you will it's very late. You will acquire more and be able to equip stronger and more charms just in general. Oh, alright. Now, generally, the map that Confer gives you leads you to the boss. I hear a worm, but we'll deal with that later. I want to go ahead and get this boss taken care of in the first episode. There is another one of those big guys. Go ahead and take him out. I'm sorry, I've gone silent again. But go ahead over here, we'll get this first boss knocked out, and we'll go ahead and probably stop the first episode there. And, alright. Now, this is the boss's hall. And the first boss is something I am a little familiar with. It's quite an easy boss. Doesn't really have a whole lot that can really trip you up as I get slammed in the face by a couple of the initial bad guys. Oh, okay, not starting off great. Might have to shove my foot in my mouth on this one. The talking really does throw you off when you're doing it, trying to play a game. It's not, not something you want to get hit by. And he's down. He's gonna open a little face mask, and this little cutesy guy's gonna pop out. And you beat him up, and you send him into this huge rage. Knocks these amazing little balls down from the ceiling. Now, something to note that I found completely by accident the last time I played is, I'm not sure if you saw it, but after he got done with his little angry attack, that wall over there seemed like it broke a little bit, and it did. You are able to, at that point, to attack that wall and split it open. And splitting that wall will actually allow you to bypass this guy for the time being, but still reach the chest that he has behind him. And boom. Now, after you knock this guy down the third time, you do have to be a little careful, because he is going to jump back over there and he's going to start slamming his club around, knocking all kinds of things down from the ceiling. But then it's over. Jump down. Beat the crap out of him. And look at that. Dunsky. And pick up your little token, which is the city crest. Not sure what it does yet. Sure, it must do something. The stuff that you get in these games is very hardly, if ever, not of use. I didn't notice that last time. I've got the game volume turned down, so I'm not sure if you can hear him, but he's making all kinds of little squealing noises. All right. I feel like that's a good place to stop this video here. Um, just defeated the first boss now. Gonna move on with the rest of this area in the next episode. As always, if you liked it, go ahead and slam that like button. If you really liked it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for future updates. Make sure you click the bell icon right next to it as well to get notifications when I upload new videos. And I will see you next time. Bye.